Italy has been one of the worst affected countries in the coronavirus, with over 2,500 people reported dead. St. Peter's Square at the Vatican is normally swarming with tens of thousands of visitors hoping to get a glimpse of Pope Francis as he delivers his Sunday remarks. But for the second Sunday consecutively, the square stood eerily empty as Italy remains on a lockdown due to novel coronavirus. Pope therefore delivered his weekly blessings to an almost empty St. Peter's Square. And this was not so happy a situation because he gave his blessings from the Apostolic Library itself. So, and empty crowds in the Vatican as well. This is where coronavirus is now taken the temples, churches, mosques, and things are just getting empty. Even places of worship are now getting empty all over the world. Stock markets continue to be on a downhill ride, and my forecast for tomorrow is that Asia will also be back in the red. Dow Jones tonight is going to be pretty tough, and this time the effects will remain, and Asia will also be rather negative tomorrow. So be extremely careful. Tomorrow will be a very tough day for all the Asian countries as far as stock markets goes. Some of the important stocks where you can put in your investments in this lockdown period are Netflix. As people remain more at home, they can watch more movies, and Netflix movies are the popular ones these days. So you can invest in a stock like Netflix, which will have greater viewership and membership. One can also invest and put money in Zoom Video Communications. That's the video conferencing company. As more people try to avoid person-to-person contact, video conferencing companies will do well in this era. So Zoom Video Communications is one of the companies which will do well in this coronavirus period, and as long as this virus continues. A famous opposition leader in India, Akhilesh Yadav, seems to be very upbeat in this very difficult era. He had recently organized a press conference, and he has announced that his party is going to win more than 350 seats in the forthcoming assembly elections to be held in 2022. On being asked how he can see so far in this rather difficult era when you cannot even see what's going to happen tomorrow, who's going to survive and who's going to not, he says that he had met a famous palm reader, a palmist, on his flight, and that person had told him that his party has a great chance of winning more than 350 seats, so they should get together and start working rather hard. So friends, at least there are some people who can make hay while the sun shines, so as to say. The astrological predictions are being put to practical utility, and it's motivating a party to do well. Dow Jones has received some very good news. More than $1 trillion of package of stimulus seems to be coming out of United States. The government is preparing to put something like $1,000 in the pockets of many Americans. That is a great fiscal measure, a fiscal stimulus, which when combined with monetary stimulus that the US Federal Reserve is providing by cutting interest rates, and also by quantitative easing, by buying bonds and buying almost anything, it's on the sink. Anything that you have, just give it to the Fed, and the Fed is going to buy it. Providing this kind of financing could help if the coronavirus is curbed at the health level, at the pandemic level. If it's controlled, then these fiscal and monetary stimulus measures can have some impact, and Dow Jones could uh, gain some momentum in days to come. However, I still believe that even this stimulus will not be sufficient. Tonight, you're going to see another wave of selling on Wall Street. Tomorrow, Asian markets will be fairly red for most of the day. So please take that into consideration while investing. Happy investing. Take care. Bye bye.